Guys, how's it going? I'm Jake. I'm 19. I'm going to be bringing you all your NFL news and analysis. So let's start off right away. Let's go with some primetime games. Week 4, Niners vs. St. Louis. They both need this win desperately. Seattle's 3-0. It's a big divisional game. You have the Niners on a fall, which hasn't happened yet with Jim Harbaugh. Jeff Fisher, kind of scared right now, I would imagine. 1-2 last season losing record. They both need this divisional game. St. Louis plays a Niners defense that given up over 20 points the past 3 weeks. They haven't stopped the run well. They haven't stopped the pass well. And that's not good. You haven't seen this team do that yet under Jim Harbaugh. Aldon Smith is going to be out. That's huge. That's going to deplete their pass rush. Ahmad Brooks needs to show. The Rams are going to have Jake Long protecting Sam Bradford's blind side, which was a huge acquisition for this reason. Tavon Austin, I'm counting on you. You need to get space. If the pass rush is slowed down, which I would imagine it would be, fast receivers, slot receivers have destroyed the Niners. Victor Cruz. Last week, Reggie Wayne was put in the slot. You break coverage, you catch the ball, you go. The Niners offense this week is going to have to go back to running the ball. Colin Kaepernick, you're not going to beat people through the air. Your arm isn't that great. You sling the ball. Teams aren't scared of you throwing. Go back to the zone read. Frank Gore needs more than 11 carries. He has to be a force on the ground against a St. Louis team that last week let DeMarco Murray run all over them. But for this game, I prefer St. Louis to win at home, and I see the Niners struggling immensely with all their issues, 24-9. Next, we're going to go to another primetime game. Sunday night, New England at Atlanta. The Patriots have not won a pretty game. They've all been ugly. Atlanta is 1-2. The Patriots are 3-0. The Patriots need this win because Miami's on their heels. Miami is showing that they've come to win the East. Atlanta needs this win to catch up with the Saints. The Saints are marching right now, and Atlanta needs to show they can keep it up. The Patriots are going to be put to the test. They played the Jets, the Bills, and Tampa Bay. They haven't played a good team yet. They're going to be going against a great offense with Julio Jones, Roddy White, Tony Gonzalez, Harry Douglas, Jacquizz Rodgers, and that's just to name a few. The defense is going to be outmatched, more than likely. Any defense would be. The offense for the Patriots is going to have to pick it up. Kendrell Hopkins, Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, and Danny Amendola aren't going to be back this week. They're going to have to establish the run game with Stephen Ridley and LeGarrette Blount. Brandon Bolden is my player to watch this week. Last year, he helped out through the air coming out of the backfield. He's going to have to do it again. He has to help out Tom Brady. They need to get the pressure off. Osi Umenyiora so far has been a force to be reckoned with. Him in Atlanta is like a career revival. He was good with the Giants, but throughout the years, he started losing his step. Now with Atlanta, he's come to play. I want to say Atlanta will bounce back this week. They will beat the Patriots 27-21. And last primetime game, Miami at New Orleans. The battle of the 3-0 teams, huge for both. Miami needs to keep step in step with the Patriots, and New Orleans needs to separate themselves from the NFC South that has an offensive talent that can get back in the game. The Saints' offense is going to be slowed down. You have Jimmy Graham, Marquise Colston, Robert Meacham's making a comeback. Lance Moore hasn't even been a factor, and he's a great receiver. Darren Sproles out of the backfield, Pierre Thomas. Anybody going against the Saints It's like Atlanta, it's like Broncos. All you can hope is that you can slow them down to where your offense can score. The Dolphins will be playing their best, will have to play their best. They're going to have to defend blitzes because Rob Ryan is a blitz or die guy. He's going to blitz until you lose. The Dolphins, too, they don't have a run game. Lamar Miller's been a disappointment. Daniel Thomas has been a disappointment. Tannehill has to find people. Mike Wallace is going to have to break out. You're going to have Brian Hartline, your tight end Clay. All these guys are going to have good games. And if Lamar Miller can give them a run game, and Daniel Thomas can pick up on the run game, and they can do great blitz pickups, the Dolphins have a chance. But I don't see it happening either. The Dolphins will go into the New Orleans Superdome and lose 31-17.